All right, this is the second plan that I talked to Joe last night or this morning about putting together for you to avoid having to cut into the kitchen joists or get involved in the kitchen ceiling. This result is the floor plan here. You can use these dimensions to kind of get a feel for it in your house. When you're there, the big difference between the two is instead of coming up one riser here, you now come up one, two, and then the other 11 upstairs. I've also made the staircase just a bit steeper by a degree or so that I could widen this dimension out. You would have to go back and look at yesterday's to see, but yesterday this was 3 or 4 inches, 3 inches shorter anyway. So I've widened that out some, um, and that's how the floor plan looks. Notice you'll have to, there's a code requirement, you have to have a railing on this side. So you have 3 foot 1.5 at the top of the stairs between the walls, but that gets cut some as a result of that railing requirement. All right, now we'll go to a diagram of what a cut through here looking that way, looking toward the east, shapes up as, and this is it. This preserves not having to cut into the kitchen ceiling. You can see the red arrow is showing right here is the first riser down from upstairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to the landing down here. The blue arrow, it's pointing this triangle. That triangle, you'll see that in a photo or so. That's actually not going to be there. This will be a square corner here. There'll be no disturbance there. I'm showing a closet under the stairs because the space exists. I mean, you could have this wall here. I mean, that could go as far back as you want. I've just I've placed it here. It provides a nice sturdy stair and still gives you a deep enough closet that's functional for whatever you want to use it for. And then as we back out outside the stairs, this is what it looks like from the room looking directly that way. And now I want to show you a view. This is looking north toward the door from the stairs. And I just, the only thing that initially bothered me about this was this offset here, how this was back. And I mean, I fixed that up and I think it looks great without any, widening of the stairs to try to account for that. And when I looked at it, this is backing up a little bit where you can see the railing as well. And, to get the stairs wide enough where that railing is kind of this column and railing or this side of it, you would have a ridiculously wide stairs for the scale of the house. So I think you'd be good with this. If you want the stairs a little wider, that's fine too. It's not a big deal. Right now, looking that way as you're coming down the stairs in the lower portion of the stairs, you would have about 3 foot 2 or 3 between the newel post at the bottom and the wall on the right. Of course, you have to have this railing. This is a code required railing here. So your actual space, even though you have a wide feel up here, your actual space, if you were bringing something up, for instance, would be cut to 35 between the railing and the newel post there. And you can see, and you'll see this better in a photograph, this is how I've addressed that funny looking kind of offset where there's a better alignment through here. I mean, we had to have something for this carpet to die against anyway. So that's what I've done. This is just your baseboard essentially continuing up and around. Here is a photo look from the rear corner of the living room. And I think, there's the door. You can see that the door clears the stairs fully open. And so, you probably have, if you wanted to widen the stairs, you could probably come out another 3 or 4 inches before you start cutting into the swing of that door. Going into the kitchen, looking through there, again, this triangle will not be there. That's just a function of the program. It'll actually look like that. Okay, and now we'll take a little closer photographic views here and there. Coming in from the kitchen, a quick look around here at the 2 stairs up to the landing. And on this column, on this newel post, I had to make it a little thicker at the bottom for some place for that drywall to die into and keep a flush condition there. Now we can see it from the back side as we move on to the landing. You see it, I'm just showing white trim. It seems to make sense. You see the 2 railings and how it looks from the landing out to outside. Purple Mountain's majesty. And I think there's going to be one more clip from back in the corner of your room, looking toward the stairs here in a second. Alright, well, with last night's video and this evening's, a couple different looks at a couple different staircases, you guys just let me know what bothers you, if anything, about either of them, or what your preferences are, and we can take it from there. Thanks very much.